Hey guys, what's up? It's Fern. Welcome back to another Planty video. So I thought, well, I've been thinking for a little while now that I wanted to get back into doing plant update videos, just like kind of laid back, taking you around, showing you some things that are happening in my plant collection. I used to do this type of video a lot last year and it was just very chill. And I love those kind of like unstructured, just like planty vlog videos. I'm sitting right in front of a very bright window. That's why I'm so squinty. I always get comments about it. It's just that I have light eyes and I can't handle any type of brightness. All right, I literally wrote down a list of things that I wanted to update you on. So I'm gonna go grab my notebook and then we're gonna start in the plant room and I'm gonna show you what has been happening in here. All right, so of course, the first thing that I have to talk about is my Monstera Thai Constellation. As you can see, I have two of them now. If you didn't see, I posted an update on the community tab and I also had it on my Instagram stories, me cutting this baby up. So the plant lost a leaf. It was just continuing to deteriorate. So I took a cutting and this one right here is the base of the plant. It looks like this leaf is going soon as well. But I chopped off almost all of the roots. Haven't really seen any huge changes in it, to be honest. But, oh, I see a new root down at the bottom. Can you see it? It's like really white. The lowest root probably. I think that's new root growth. But, oh, it looks like one is going to come from this side as well. But yeah, I've just been keeping this one in water so that I can keep an eye on it, and I'm really hoping for some new roots. And then I have the top cutting here, which I decided to propagate in perlite, and it's actually doing really well. The leaves still look gorgeous, as you can see. It was kind of like flopping over, that's why I have it leaning against this bin, but I'll try to show you. You can actually see right there is some root growth. Now, I believe that that is coming off of the aerial root. But yeah, I don't want to bother it too much. I can see that though, so that is really promising. And it just looks good. So hopefully these will both root up for me and then I will have two of them. But yeah, I still can't believe that happened. If you haven't seen my video, I have a whole playlist on this plant now, actually, at this point. It's been a journey. Monstera Thai Constellation, very prone to root rot, if you didn't know. Be careful. Okay, so next I actually have some updates about my Philodendron Tortum, but I don't know if I have even said what happened to my Philodendron Tortum on here before. I haven't really shown it much, and that's because shortly after I received it, which was in, oh gosh, maybe April or May, it had one leaf that was like kind of yellowing and then it had a new one coming in. Anyways, long story short, it had root rot, so that plant ended up, so it lost its big leaf and I ended up chopping it up into two pieces. So I had a wet stick and then I had the top cutting. That was kind of a wet stick that I was rooting in water, but like shortly after the big leaf died, it ended up shooting out a baby leaf, which I'll show you. But yeah, the gist of it is my Philodendron Tortum rotted and I have two pieces of it that I have been rooting, and I have a happy ending to that story. So let me show you my baby Philodendron Tortums. Okay, so this was actually the top cutting, and this is the new little leaf that it shot out. It actually had another little leaf it shot out and that one died off, and then it put out this one. So I guess this is like the second leaf that it put out. But look at how cute it is. It looks so healthy and shiny. I love it so much. So I've been rooting this in water. You can see it does have some roots in there. It's so stinking cute. I cannot wait to pot this up. I love Philodendron Tortum so much. I had been wanting it for so long, so I was pretty bummed that I ended up kind of losing it, but it's all good now. It was, you know, an interesting journey, but here we are, and let me show you the other piece that I took from it. Okay, so I propagated this one from a wet stick in my perlite propagation box, as you can see. And here it is. Look at how cute that is. I'm seriously obsessed with it. And it even has another tiny, tiny leaf down here. That one's kind of like weird, but this one is so cute. And yeah, it's this huge, long, wet stick. I was honestly thinking that I wasn't gonna be able to save it, so I was pretty surprised when it ended up rooting, and it like pushed out those leaves so fast too. It's had those leaves for a little while now. But yeah, I'm just so stoked about that. I need to pot both of these babies up soon. While we're on the topic, I actually have another wet stick success to show you as well, and it is that little light leaf in the middle there. That is actually a Philodendron Florida Ghost that was grown from a wet stick as well. I don't remember when I took that cutting. I must have taken that when I rerooted my Philodendron Florida Ghost in perlite. But yeah, it's definitely been in here for a couple months, and now it has this cutie little leaf. So I'm really stoked to see that. Need to pot that guy up soon as well. I have so much repotting to do, you guys. It is insane. Leave me topics to talk about for repots. And beside that, I just wanted to show you guys my new Philodendron Florida Beauty leaf. Look at that. It is like entirely variegated. It's gonna be just like a really light yellow, I think. I don't know if I should be concerned or not. I'm more concerned about it reverting back to a darker green. But yeah, I'm not sure if this leaf will live or die or what. It's still kind of hardening off. She's cute though. And then behind her is my beautiful Philodendron squamiferum. And I just wanted to show you guys him because I actually recently repotted him. Let's see if I can show you. He desperately needed to be repotted, so I put him into this much bigger pot. You can see some of his roots there. I get really nervous with repotting leca plants. I've had some go south, so I'm really hoping that he'll do okay. I'm just monitoring him closely. But yeah, I definitely pushed it way too long. Like, he was so cramped. He was just in a cup for, I got him in December, I think. So he was in there for way too long. And is this his newest leaf here? Yeah, this is his newest leaf here, just hardening off. Look at how cute that is. And his little hairy petioles, like, oh my goodness, I love him so much. So yeah, really hoping that he adapts well to his up pot. And yeah, definitely one of my favorite philodendron. This is like I love all the philodendron up here so much. My painted lady here is like one of my all-time favorites. Okay, and then over here on the other side of the room, I just had to show you my Hoya Polyneira. If you watched one of my plant tour videos from a couple of months ago, I had completely chopped this plant up and rooted some cuttings. And this is actually the mother plant, and I think I planted this cutting, so this vine, back into the pot to fill it out a little, and this whole thing has just taken off. She has grown so much. She's getting so long again, and I can't believe she recuperated in just a few months so well. You can see that she has some new growth there, and she also has some new growth on this vine over here. So cute. Hoya Polyneira grows super, super fast, you guys. If you can get your hands on one, even just a cutting, it will become established really quickly. Yeah, I just love, look at those leaves. So pretty. And then down here on the floor is my Philodendron Brazil that I have potted with a moss pole. I did this in a video as well, but I can't remember which one it was. But basically I took a bunch of cuttings from my Philodendron Brazil. I sold the mother plant, and I am trying to train it. Well, not even really trying yet because it's not big enough yet, but I'm planning on training it up this moss pole. So I just wanted to show you that there is a whole bunch of new growth. It's really weird though, because it's all like yellow. Like, these are coming in like, you know, like the neon philodendrons that you can buy, or yeah, they're just coming in so light, and I'm not really sure why. So I moved it away from the light a little bit because I want it to have the Brazil leaves. So I don't know, kind of interesting, but basically all the new leaves on all of the cuttings came out yellow. But it's also cool because they're kind of automatically growing towards the pole. Like, they just want to climb. I haven't like done anything to make them do that, but they're all just like kind of moving towards the pole. Like, look at this one. It's like, it's already attached already. Oh my gosh, it is already attaching itself, you guys. That is so crazy. This is just gonna be so cool. I'm really glad that I started this project so that I can see it grow up the pole. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys a little update on that one. Hopefully we get some new leaves soon and have some trailing, or I guess climbing action happening. And also, I recently decided that it would be best to use a slow release fertilizer for my plants on moss poles, same with my Philodendron silver sword over there. So I sprinkled just a little bit of Osmocote into the soil. That's literally all there is in the whole pot. Because I'm scared of overdoing it, but that way I can just shower these plants through because it's easier to wet the moss pole that way, and then I don't have to worry about it not getting fertilized. So yeah, that's what I've been doing for these guys. I did also want to show you guys what has been going on with my poor little variegated bear paw. This thing got scorched in the heat wave. I will show it to you. I guess that kind of sounds like a negative update, but really I am happy at how it's doing right now because I thought I was going to lose it entirely. Its leaves were just like coming off. Like I would just touch it and its leaves were just falling off. So they were completely mush. Like it was not good at all. But the leaves that are remaining seem to be okay. Like they're pretty firm. You can see that it did get burnt. Like there's some crisping on some of the leaves. I actually don't have a backup of this plant, so I'm really glad that it looks like it's gonna pull through. And I'm also really impressed because that's just like, that is resiliency right there. I don't know why I left it in this south-facing window during that scorching heat wave, but I guess I just didn't think about it. The non-variegated one is fine, by the way. That one is super tough, but yeah, this one definitely took a bit of a hit, so it looks, you know, a lot more sparse than it did before, but it's still kicking, so I'm really happy about that. Okay, so the next plant that I want to talk about is my Hoya Polyneira, the Albo marginata one, and this plant, okay, I need to close the window, it's so windy right now. Okay, anyways, so my Hoya Polyneira Albo marginata, if you might have heard me say before, this is a plant that I really didn't like because I didn't grow for like 2 years, and now it started growing and I just can't get enough of it. I'm obsessed, you guys. So this is the newest leaf that it's putting out. Let me try to get this in like better lighting. This is the newest leaf that it's putting out, so it's looking really good so far. Look at how cute that is. And it has a peduncle right there and 2 new leaves coming in, and then it also has a leaf coming in there, and it has a leaf coming in right there. So yeah, and also this just like huge vine. It has leaves coming in everywhere, and I'm so excited about it. I don't know, I guess it just needed, you know, a lot of time to establish itself, but now it is doing awesome. Okay, I have a couple more things to show you here. We're at my desk, so yeah, just ignore the messy bedroom behind me. This bedroom is always messy. There's just nothing that can be done. But I have to show you my terrarium begonias. Okay, so in my houseplant tour video, I had said that my begonia Darth Vaderiana was not doing well at all. It was just like very small and its leaves were kind of disintegrating. It was just not doing great. So I asked you guys if I had any tips, and somebody left me a comment saying to leave the cloche on at all times, like don't take it off. Just obviously for watering I take it off, but other than that I keep this baby enclosed in here. And ever since I started being more diligent about doing that, it's been doing a little bit better. It's given me a couple new leaves, so I will show you guys because I have to water it anyways, so it's gonna come off, it's gonna come out of here. Okay, so it does still have a leaf that kind of like melted or crisped away, but it has a couple of new leaves. If you see, there's a new leaf right there. Look at how pretty that is. Oh my goodness. I'm just like, this plant is so beautiful in person. I cannot wait until it gets bigger. It is dry right now, so I'm gonna give it a water. I give this distilled water, and I haven't repotted it since I got it. I'm really nervous to. But yeah, this is what she's looking like. She's definitely doing better. She sits near an east-facing window, and yeah, I basically keep her humidity up at all times. So I'm gonna leave her out so I can remember to water her once I'm done filming this. And then I have her counterpart, which is Begonia Jula, which, oh my goodness, I'm so obsessed with this. And whenever I see photos of larger ones, I just get so excited for her to grow. And she has a beautiful new leaf, so I have to show you. Okay, she also lives in one of these cloches. This one seems to be a little bit more resilient than the Dark Vaderiana, but yeah, still delicate. So this is what she is looking like. Look at this new leaf. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness. She is just so dainty and beautiful. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with her. I love it so much. So I basically care for this the same as the other one as well. I give them both distilled water and get very excited when they put out a new leaf because I don't really have any experience in caring for these like terrarium type plants, but I'm doing my best, you guys, and it's going okay. I know that these aren't everybody's cup of tea, but I kind of vibe with these little cloches. Like, they're pretty cute as home decor, so yeah, I like them. Oh yeah, and then in the bottom here, I had to show you guys my Alocasia Frydeck. I actually recently learned that these are not technically Alocasia Frydeck. They're, oh gosh, some long weird name that I've literally never heard of until I was watching Unplant Parenthood here on YouTube. She is so knowledgeable when it comes to plants, and I found out that the Frydeck is actually the correct name for only the variegated version of this. So this plant actually has a different name, but everyone just calls it Frydeck. So yeah, anyways, regardless, this is definitely one of my favorite Alocasia, and mine started out as a tiny baby. The leaves were probably like this, and this is where we are now. I just got it in the fall, so it's actually pretty fast for it to get to this size. I can't wait to see it keep growing, and it just keeps throwing out new leaves. It is so happy. I'm absolutely thrilled about it. So yeah, had to show that bad boy off. He needs to be repotted so badly. He keeps drying out. Okay, I did have something to show you guys over here in this neck of the woods in my west-facing window, and it is my variegated apontia. Maybe I'll just set it up here and I'll show you. Actually, it's not good lighting. I'll just hold it. I just wanted to show you the little paddle at the top. That is new growth, and that's the first new growth it's put out since I got this. So I was just so excited to see that, and look at how cute it looks. It's so pink. Like, look at those little pink, what even are those? I don't know. They're like near the spikes. Are they leaves? Are they, I'm not really sure, but they're so stinking cute. Oh, there, you can see them in the sun a little bit. This is weird lighting, but I'm sure you get the idea. I'm just so excited that this one is growing. I think that this is just the cutest thing in the world. I got this from Crystal Star Nursery. As you can see, I got it last September, and yeah, I'm obsessed. So cute. Oh, also, while we're here, pretty much in the same shot, my Euphorbia Amic Ferragata is growing like crazy. Look at this. This is all new growth again. This is new growth from this year. This is new growth from last year. And for some reason, this one just doesn't grow at all. Like, is that normal for just one, like, plant of the two to just not grow? Like, it's literally the same as when I bought it. And, oh, why does it look so weird? I never noticed that these are, like, so dark on the sides compared to the other one. That's weird. What does that mean? It's not soft or anything. Like, I don't think it's rotting. But yeah, for some reason that one just doesn't grow. So if you know why that would be, let me know, because they obviously get the same conditions and watering and everything. They're in the same pot. But yeah, I'm happy that that side's growing at least. Okay, next I wanted to show you my pitcher plant. This might be kind of gross, so if you're squeamish, maybe look away. But this thing has like single-handedly taken out the ant problem that we had in our kitchen. I looked at it one day and I couldn't believe the amount of ants in its pitchers. So I'm gonna show you. Okay, so here it is, doing well, obviously. Very cute, very cute. But look inside of here. Oh my gosh, let me try to get in better light. I don't think you're gonna be able to see. Maybe I'll put it here. Oh, I don't think you're gonna be able to see. You need to, do you see that? Do you see that? There is so many bugs in there. So yeah, he is eating well. Okay, and now I have some Hoya blooms to show you guys. So this is actually on my Hoya Macrophylla, alba marginata. And here are the blooms. So there's 3 little clusters. You can see some of them didn't come out. Let me try to focus. Some of them didn't come out. Like this one's kind of like weird and sparse. They're so teeny tiny. They're not open yet. There's a whole bunch of them on this one back here though. I am excited to see them open. To be honest with you, I don't even know what Hoya Macrophylla blooms look like when they're open. But yeah, it was kind of out of nowhere. All of a sudden I looked and there was just these 3 clusters of blooms. So that's very cool. And now we are on the deck. I just have a couple of updates outside to show you. Hopefully you can see with the lighting here. But this is the Ficus Audrey that I put outside. I actually did a whole video on this plant called Saving My Boyfriend's Ficus Audrey, and I repotted it. It had not put out a new leaf in about a year. So I moved it outside, and many of my plants out here are not doing well, but this one is super happy. It did get like a tiny bit of burning here, but that's it. This thing has put out 1, 2, 3, 4 new leaves. So I'll try to show you in better lighting. There's a little bit of sun you can see. Oh my goodness, let me tell you guys, this is honestly one of the softest leaves I have ever felt. Like, even comparing this to something like Melanochrysum, like this is so soft. Like new Ficus Audrey leaves, like this is the softest leaf I've ever felt, I'm pretty sure. It's so soft. The mature ones, they're like a little soft, a little like fuzzy, I guess. I wouldn't say they're soft per se, but the new ones, they come out just like the softest things in the world, which is so cool. I totally did not know that or expect that about it. But yeah, all of these leaves are so cute. I'm so excited that it has new growth and that it's doing so well out here. So it kind of lives in the corner, so it gets sheltered from a lot of the bright, direct sunlight throughout the day. And then the last thing that I wanted to show you is actually my cactus garden. So I have gotten a couple comments asking for an update on how it's doing. I did a whole video potting this baby up and it's doing awesome. We have some new growth. I think that this apontia has grown a little bit and this guy has grown a little bit. Look at him, he's looking so wonky. He has like a new little ball on top, so cute. And yeah, everybody is honestly doing really well in here. This one got some like weird bleaching or something on it, but other than that, it's doing awesome. Oh, there's little new growth on the tip of that. That's so cute. I love that. I love this cactus garden. I'm so happy that I put this together, and the maintenance is so easy since I obviously just water them all at once. So yeah, it's really, really awesome. All of my cactus are doing pretty well outside, which is nice. Alright guys, so that is going to be it. I think I got most of the updates in this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I think I'm gonna try to post these mid-month, like around the 15th of the month maybe, just because it's fun to kind of just go through my collection and tell you guys what's happening. If you like that idea and you want me to do more of these update videos, give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below. I would love to chat with you, and make sure you're subscribed for more planty content. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!